What's going on, Team MG? It's Michael Gascon here, and we're here with another edition of Spirals. Now, our last video that came out, we had some people that say that it was a little too smooth and the horse knew it a little too well. So we made sure to get a little horse here that just came in for training, doesn't have very much time under the saddle here with us. So we're gonna show you how to do spirals, and spirals is our way of really getting the horse soft and supple in the reins. And we're using a lot greener horse here, so hopefully he messes up a lot for you guys, so you can see how we deal with it. So spirals is as simple as this. You see we're just simply in a halter. Now we're gonna walk off to our left here, and we're gonna touch and release. Notice we have the horse given there. Now whenever the circle gets small and quiet, we're gonna stop to one side. Whoop. We're gonna ask him to back up, just like that. Wait. And whenever he walks off, we're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. Stop, ask him to back up. So you see him here. There we go. And he just walks right off again. This is a horse that's just happy to go, go, go. So we're trying to get him to whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop and think about what's going on instead of making his reactions. So you see we only touch and release with the outside rein here. Perfect, and release. Notice every time we release that he just wants to walk off on his own without us asking. So we're just gonna simply keep doing these spirals here. There we go. If every time he walks off, he gets turned into a spiral, he's gonna start thinking about moving off. So we have a theory here. If you can control the head, you can control the horse. So we wanna make sure that we can put his face wherever we want, whenever we want. And that's just what we're doing right here. And before you really get that flexion in motion and flexion for collection and really getting the horse on their vertical line, these spirals are really gonna help you get there. Because by putting the horse to one side or the other, you're taking half of their power away. Notice I just let him walk off to that side and back him up every time he takes a step off. In the meantime, whenever he has his head to one side or the other, he has a release. There we go. Same thing here. And look how I'm just out-patienting this horse. Now to get him to stand still, we're just gonna touch him and release him. The only place that he's gonna get a release is right here. Now, one of the most important things that you wanna remember is whenever you're doing this with a hot horse that just wants to go like this guy does, even when you're reprimanding him or adding pressure to him, I don't get my core tight. I don't get excited about it. So even when things aren't going just right, we have a habit of doing two things. Number one, freezing up and doing nothing about it. Or number two, we get real excited and we tighten and tense up our core. Well, frantic plus frantic only equals frantic. So if we get excited and we get real tight and tense in our core and our chest and we start pulling and tugging and fighting with the horse, he's only gonna get more excited. So our job with this guy is to take him from a horse that only wants to go and do his own thing to being calm, quiet, and have a nice walk. These spirals that you see us doing here are a real big addition in that. So we want to make sure that he's soft and easy. You'll notice that every time I pick up a rein, he's looking to give to that pressure as soon as I pick it up. So that's a real good sign. So that means he's really on the road to recovery. Once he really respects our rein, it's a lot easier for us to be real light and easy with him. When you see folks that are just constantly nagging and nagging, it's like a slap on the wrist. And a lot of times, that's what will happen is people will stop a horse or spiral a horse or do something, but it doesn't have an impact on the horse, so you constantly have to do it again and again. We want to make sure the horse understands, hey, if I just walk calmly and quietly, they're going to leave me alone. Now, whenever you start doing these spirals, he's just having a habit. He wants to do exactly what we want him to do, which are the spirals, and then he wants to walk off. Some of your horses, they're not going to want to just give like that to the spiral. It's your job to keep that inside hand locked in whenever you're doing that. So if they sling their head or they throw themselves up or do anything like that, that they run into that hand that is solid. So they feel like it's an inanimate object, it's immovable. Just like if they were to run into a fence or a wall, if they find out that your hand can't be moved, then they'll stop trying. And I find that spirals are one of the quickest ways to get a horse as soft and easy as you can get them. The reason for that is 3 things that a horse can do from the saddle is buck, run, and rear. All 3 things are in a straight line with their head locked out. So if we can take their head away from center, from the left to the right, we've taken half of his muscles in his crest and his head and neck away from him. That's going to allow us to do twice the work in half the time. And that's just where we're trying to go. We're trying to get this conversation as quiet as possible. So you'll notice him, he hasn't been here very long, but already he's really wanting to communicate with us. And that's where we need your horse to be, is where even if they don't know what to do or exactly what we want, they're in a position where they really want to listen to us and have communication back and forth instead of just trying to make their own decisions. And that right there is how you're going to do a spiral on a greener horse.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our video. Make sure to get in the comments below and give us your feedback. Let us know what all problems you're having, if you're having any problems with the steps, if there's more videos or problems that you would like to see. We just want to better help you bond with your horse and help fix some of your equine problems and reach your equine goals.